Hey everybody, it's Georgia Weedman, author of Penetration Testing, a hands-on introduction to hacking, and your instructor for this accompanying lab. So this time we're going to look at not local file inclusion, which was pulling files from the target, but now we're going to look at remote file inclusion, which is going to allow us to include files that are controlled by us on our side. And that may sound impossible, but it does happen. So let's take a look. So it's Matillidae. We haven't seen Matillidae in a while, but we're going to use Matillidae for this one. So go to OWASP 2017, number 5, broken access control, insecure direct object reference, remote file inclusion. And, it says, notice that the page displayed by Matillidae is decided by the value in the page URL parameter. What could possibly go wrong? So it has page equals arbitrary file inclusion.php. So if this is set up incorrectly, we may be able to get it to display and run code from pages that are not even on this web server, hence remote file inclusion. So what I want to do, I'm just going to set up the Python simple web server. Spelling is going well today. Simple HTTP server. And by default, I guess that serves on 8,000, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So if I change this to... So instead of arbitrary file inclusion.php, I change it to port 8000. It shows me basically my root directory. So wherever that server is serving from. Let me open a second terminal so I can let that run. If I do an ls on here, I added this. You'll not have this on yours because, again, this is a typing problem on my part. I wrote a simple PHP script. Well, it's in your lab manual. I basically stole it from the lab manual. Simple PHP, I make a variable called output. It runs shell exec and runs, the command I gave it. And then I echo. This basically tells it I want to keep the formatting. So I could do, pre-output. So it's going to run a command and output the response to the page. So let's see what happens. Shell.php. Well, it looks like nothing happened, which means undoubtedly I've made some sort of syntax error. Which I can test it on here. PHP shell.php. Syntax error, indeed. Oh, you know what? I don't have quotes around my pre. Even when I do it ahead of time, I still manage to screw it up. All right. Basically, I want quotes around my pre. And the dots are just concatenation in PHP, so it would be like a plus sign. All right. Escape. Right. All right. Now let's see. All right, yeah, okay, now it's working. Yeah, I guess I should always test things first. All right, so now, yeah, I'm able to load pages that are outside of this server altogether, hence the remote and remote file inclusion, and it's executing on that side, so, that's what's running. From there, I could change, I don't know if I want to, I could change, this to, find, name, flag, star, kind of thing. And then, find your flag. I think it's in temp. But basically, it's a really simple PHP shell that I made. The whole point is that, this page parameter, it's not checking, whether the page is even on the server. It's allowing me to load pages off the server, which you can see why that, there's plenty of third-party stuff that you you load into your websites these days, right? I mean, Google Analytics and whatnot. So, I mean, it's not absurd to think that a page should load stuff from another page. But, not being careful about, what gets loaded from where, and giving us the ability to arbitrarily load PHP files and execute them, basically not so good. So that's remote file inclusion, so perhaps even scarier than local file inclusion. So definitely something to be on the lookout for, as you do your web testing. That's all for this time, and I'll see you next time.